Hey gang, welcome back to Blendrix Audio Academy. This is your host Blendrix. I have a really quick demo to give you guys today. I'm in the process of trying to make a massive synth emulator. You guys have probably heard of the synthesizer Massive, made by Native Instruments. It's very popular, especially amongst beginners, but unfortunately it's kind of expensive, and a lot of people that want to start using it are deterred from doing so because of the fact that they can't afford it, especially if they've already laid out a lot of money on Ableton Live. So what I'm trying to do is take the functionality of Massive and try to emulate it as much as possible, so that using nothing but Ableton Live's built-in instruments and potentially a few free VSTs and things like that, put them together and get most of the same functionality out of that you would normally get from Massive. So let's take a look at what I've been coming up with here. Here in this channel, we have the Wavetable synthesis engine, which is this big block of stuff here. And then I have over here, this is a oscilloscope, so we can actually watch what the waveform looks like. So what I've been doing here is I'm playing with the Wavetable select and Wavetable position features that are available on the oscillators in Massive. So here I've got the crossfader between the different wave types. So saw and triangle, sine saw, sine square, sine triangle, square saw, and square triangle. And that basically allows you to crossfade between the different wave types for all the different types of waves. So, and then each of these clips I have set up with automation in them. And you can see right now the wavetable select on the triangle, the saw triangle is set to 0. Sine saw goes to 1, 2, 3, 4, and etc. And then if we go to the wavetable position, what it's doing is it's turning from 0 all the way up to 127 every time it cycles through. So real quick, let's go back and take a look here. As I mentioned, the wavetable position is pulling from here. Within that, you've got your it's starting with the saw, so at the far left position, it's going to be all saw. And the way that I make it so that the triangle doesn't have any sound, even though normally a little bit of sound does come through on this, is by turning off the oscillator using more of that automation. And you can see how that's set up in the map mode up here. All right. And then the vice versa goes over here. So once this chain selector gets all the way over to the right side, that very last little bit, it goes from 0 to 126, and then at 127, the saw oscillator gets turned off. So that's the way that we make it so that at the far ends of the spectrum, you get the clean signal of just the saw or just the triangle without any bleed through whatsoever from the other wavetable, the wave generator. And then I'm basically just using operator to generate all these different waveforms. So and I'm just using the standard triangle, square D, and saw D, and the sine to come up with the basic waves here, and then just basically blending between them. So let's check it out. Let's see what it looks like. So using this first one here, as you can see, it's set to 0, so that's pulling from this one here, and then it's crossfading from one to the other. And here's what it looks like. It's going from a sawtooth pattern to a triangle pattern. This one will be a sine to a saw. This will be a sine to a square. This will be sine to triangle. And this will be a square to saw. And square to triangle. So As you can see, there's still quite a bit of work to do. That is just the wavetable modulation aspect of the oscillators in Massive. I'll basically have to take 3 of these and put them together to get 3 oscillators, then pass them through a couple of filter modules as well as some effects modules, and then figure out a way to handle the routing. But as I mentioned, this is the first step. And I just wanted to kind of document my progress and kind of give you guys an inside look into how this synth is being made from the ground up. So, hope you guys are having a great night. Talk to you later.